Dear students, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hope you are all fine. Today's our offline class is about structure of sperm. Sperm or spermatozoon. Sperm it is a microscopic and motile structure measuring about 60 micrometers in length with a breadth of 3.5 micrometers. That means it is about 60 micrometers long with a breadth of 3.5 micrometers. The covering of plasma membrane occurs all around the sperm. Sperms remain alive and retain their ability to fertilize an egg from 24 to 48 hours after being released in the female genital tract. A typical mammalian sperm it consists of four parts, and these parts include the head, the neck, middle piece, and the tail. Just have a look upon this structure of the sperm. This portion, this is the head. You are seeing this flattened interior portion. This is the acrosome. Then this is portion. This is the nucleus, and this short depression. This is neck. Then this portion. This is the middle piece, and then there. This is the tail. Let us take these parts one by one. How we can define this head? Head, it is the interior, broad and flattened part of the sperm, which measures about 4.5 micrometers in length and about 2.5 to 3.5 micrometers in breadth. Head, it consists of two parts, the interior small cap-like acrosome, that is here. This is the cap-like acrosome. This is the interior part, and this posterior part. This is the posterior part, posterior large nucleus. This acrosome it is formed from the Golgi body of the spermatid. This acrosome it contains proteolytic and lysosomal enzymes. Properly, these are popularly or properly known as sperm lysins. For example, we have various sperm lysins. Hyaluronidase is there, corona penetrating enzyme is there, or acrosin or zonolysin. These all they are used to contact and penetrate the egg. This was about the head. So in short, we can say head. It consists of the two parts. Interior part is the acrosomal part, and then this broad portion. This is the nucleus, and this nucleus contains the chromosomal material. Then we have this portion. This is the neck. This is very short portion, which is about 0.3 micrometers in length, and it is present between this is the head, between the head and this is the middle piece. So this neck it is present between head and the middle piece. This neck it contains two centrioles. This neck it contains two centrioles. The proximal centriole towards the nucleus, which plays a very much important role in the first cleavage, and second is the distal centriole, which gives rise to the axial filament of the sperm. This was about the neck. So again, we can say neck. It is a very short, about 0.3 micrometers long, present between the head and the middle piece. It contains two centrioles, the proximal centriole, which is towards the nucleus and plays a very important role in the first cleavage, and the second is the distal centriole, which gives rise to the axial filament of the sperm. Then we have the third part of the sperm, that is the middle piece. Middle piece is a long cylindrical part of the sperm which measures about 5 to 7 micrometers and lies between the neck and the tail. This middle piece contains mitochondria coiled around the axial filament called the mitochondrial spiral. Mitochondrial spiral. Mitochondrial activity helps in providing energy. The distal end bears a ring centriole annulus, posterior half of nucleus, neck and middle piece of sperm are covered by a sheath called munchete. They are called munchete. Then there is the fourth part, that is the last part, that is the tail. Tail, it is the longest part of the sperm, which measures about 50 micrometers in length, and the vibratile part of it is the vibratile part of the sperm. So it vibrates. It has two parts, main piece and the end piece. This tail helps in the locomotion, we can say, or the swimming of the sperm. So again we can say the various parts of the sperm. These are the head, neck, middle piece and tail. Again we are having this structure here. This portion, this is the head having acrosome part and the nucleus. Then this is small depression here, this is the neck. Then this portion, this is the middle piece where you can see the mitochondria, and this portion, this is the tail. So this was about the structure of this human sperm.